But I think we could use a picture above the computer desk.
What kind of picture do you have in mind, Willie?
I thought a picture of both of us in front of a monument.
What about the Montezuma monument? It's only about a 2-hour car ride from the house.
You know, I'm going to ask John and Betty, maybe they want to come along with us. John is a good photographer.
Good, let's do that.
Our good friends and neighbors Betty and John Hamilton decided to join our day excursion on February 7, 2011. We traveled Sun Valley Parkway East, Route 303 North and Interstate 17 North. It took us 2 hours to reach the Montezuma Castle.
What are you doing here with it?
John was surprised seeing me recording on my flip camcorder. We made one stop at a rest area on I-17. Many rest areas were closed in the state of Arizona because of budget cuts in the fiscal year 2010. There was still parking space as we arrived at noon at the Montezuma State Park. Near the entrance, a model with narration let the visitors gaze through the windows of the past into one of the best preserved cliff dwellings in North America.
Reach your adventuresome son, precariously balanced on the edge of the roof. On the 3rd floor, an aging man leads his blind wife across the balcony. You'll also meet women busily preparing food.
It was only a 15-minute walk from the park entrance to the cliff dwelling, where John took the picture of us for our computer room. John, as always helpful, as he always is, took also pictures whoever was good looking that needed to be photographed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I got the pictures.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thank you.
I think it was just,
That'd be $5.
Montezuma Castle was as much of a destination for tourists in 2011 as in 1887 as it was in 2007. While the clothing and transportation of the average visitor has changed dramatically, the awe-inspiring experience of witnessing the incredible legacy of the ancient Sinagua remains the same. Montezuma Castle was one of the first 4 national monuments dedicated in 1906 by President Theodore Roosevelt. In 1951, the National Park Service closed the Montezuma Castle cliff dwelling to the general public to prevent further damage to the structure. Since then, only National Park personnel have been allowed to enter the ruin to monitor and maintain its stability and study its construction. This drawing shows a vertically cutaway view of Montezuma Castle. The outer walls, visible from the trail, are on the right. Getting from one floor to the next inside the castle is typically accomplished using holes in the floors and ceilings. Looking up toward level 3 of Montezuma Castle, archaeologists such as those in this photo regularly monitor the structural integrity of the castle. Peering through the window high on the 4th level of Montezuma Castle, you can watch as people explore the trails or gaze across the valley at Beaver Creek, winding its way past the towering cliff. Until 1951, all visitors to Montezuma Castle were allowed to enter the ruin by climbing a series of ladders. A major restoration effort was undertaken in 1933, which included repairing damage to the Montezuma Castle from tourists and looters in addition to natural erosion. The second major restoration effort took place in the mid-1990s. This involved adding a new layer of plaster over the lower half of the outer wall to repair the damage from a carpenter bee infestation. After 900 years, some of the floors are weakened. These ceiling supports cracked within the last 20 years, concerning archaeologists about a possible collapse of the floor above. Until permanent repairs can be made, temporary solutions help prevent further structural damage. The future of Montezuma Castle and all of our national parks depends upon all of us, said one of the park rangers.
Have your thinking cap on about exactly where you're going. That to me looks like waste rock that was dumped out of the mine.
Our next stop was the Montezuma Well, a detached unit of Montezuma Castle National Monument. It is located 11 miles north of Montezuma Castle and is a great place for birding, nature watching and exploring more Sinaguan dwellings. Montezuma Well is not really a well but a limestone sinkhole sourced by subterranean springs. It was named by the Aztec Emperor Montezuma II in 1864 by Texan soldiers on expedition from Fort Verde. It is doubtful that Montezuma was ever anywhere near the well, but the name stuck. Montezuma Well is 368 feet wide and measuring 70 feet from the water to the top of the cliffs. Every day approximately 1.5 million gallons of warm 74 degrees water flows from the well. The well is fed by 3 to 4 large underwater vents, some 56 feet below the surface. Our last stop was the Tusikut National Monument, which we didn't find right away despite a GPS and the latest street map. Directions of a policeman helped us out of our dilemma. We had to climb a little hill to reach the ruin on the summit of a limestone and sandstone ridge, just east of Clarkdale, Arizona. Tusikut is Apache for crooked water from nearby Beck's Lake, a river with many bends called Verde River. The monument is located on land once owned by United Verde Phelps Dodge. The corporation sold the site to Yavapai County for $1, so that the excavation could be completed under the auspices of federal relief projects. The county in turn transferred the land to the federal government. Tusikut was excavated from 1933 to 1935 by Louis Kaywood and Edward Spicer of the University of Arizona, with funding from the Federal Civil Works Administration and Works Project Administration. Tusikut is the largest and best preserved of many Sinagua Pueblo ruins in the Verde Valley. The ruins of Tusikut has very few doors. Instead, they use trapdoor type openings in the roofs and use ladders to enter each room. Ladders have been replaced with stairs for its visitors. Tusikut is 120 feet above the Verde River floodplain. The Pueblo has 110 rooms. Our day ended with knowing a little more about the Sinagua Indians and with a picture of us standing in front of the Montezuma Castle for our computer room.
Willie, look what just came in. Boy,
picture looks great. Let me get the step on stool so I can hang the picture.
Okay.
Oh, we got a nail already in the wall.
Okay, Willie.
So what do you think?
Oh, the picture looks great, Willie. It'll always remind me of our wonderful trip.
Yeah, same to me.